for me personally, I break things up like this. If you knew Henzo when he was teaching with Craig Kukic or before, you're an OOG. That's them all. Okay? If you were going to Henzo's when you had to walk up the steps with the elevator in the above the methadone clinic, you're an OG. That's me. And everybody else, you're just a G. Okay? You're just a G. Bring it to Easton. Bring it to Denver. If you know the favela, you're an OOG. Okay? So, Matt knows the favela. Matt started in the favela. It looks nothing like this. There was no showers. A favela is in Portuguese, the ghetto, man. Okay? It was the ghetto, right? It was the ghetto. We had this many people in this small of a space. You couldn't stand up to pass the guard because the mat sucked. You know, ringworm was an every week thing. It was no really big deal. You know, like whatever, it's cool. Matt, how old are you?
49.
49. Started in the favela. How long? So that's at least 09.
13 years.
13 years.
Yeah. Oh,
injuries, right?
Yeah.
A nice family.
Yes, sir.
A nice life.
Yep.
No reason to do this nonsense.
Nope.
None, man. None. No reason to keep getting hurt. No reason to go home and tell your wife, babe, I gotta sleep in the other room. I got staph or ringworm and I'm rolling around with these guys, right? No reason for this. Like, just get over it, right? Like, stop. Just stop. But no. Why? Because it does something for you, and you can't quite explain it. You don't know why it makes you do your life better. You don't know why you can be more successful. You don't know why, and it just keeps going like that. Hell yeah, Matt, let's go. Hey. Gotta look at me first. Matt. No, he's gonna talk.
I want to say something. This is a big deal. So ever since I was a little kid, I always wanted to do something that was a big deal, like climb Mount Everest or get a gold medal or be a Navy SEAL. I seriously wanted to be one. It didn't happen. But there's actually more people have climbed Mount Everest than have gotten one of these. More people have become a Navy SEAL than have gotten one of these. And more people have gotten gold medals in the Olympics than one of these. So this is a big deal. And I just want to make sure everybody, you guys all realize that. But what I want to share with you is something that I learned like 10 years ago. Literally, there's a secret to life on a t-shirt. I've got the t-shirt. It says, you must do jiu-jitsu, ElliottMarshall.com. Buy the t-shirt. Right? But this is so important. And like my life got so good because of jiu-jitsu, because I figured out it's loaded. It is loaded with like the cheat codes for everything, which is why Professor was like, why do you do this? I do it for the cheat code. Cheat code number one, like somebody I want to single out, my amazing wife Heather. Through all of this garbage, which he said, she never asked me to quit. She's never asked me to quit on any goal I've ever had in my life. So if you love somebody you're with, just don't ask them to quit. Cheat code with jiu-jitsu, nobody in here will ever ask you to quit, right? Cheat code also with jiu-jitsu. With that favela, I was terrified to go into that school. I literally parked my car in the parking lot 3 times and left. Just find whatever you want to do outside of jiu-jitsu and just go through the door, okay? The other thing you'll find with jiu-jitsu is like, you think you really suck. Nobody's looking at you, nobody's watching you, nobody even sees you. So whatever it is that you want to do in your life, just do it and fail. They don't notice you. But you have to remember this, whether it's your black belt or doing something in life, it's not a team sport, right? There's thousands of people that I've trained with that aren't here today. Whatever your goals are, they've got to be your goals. And you've got to just keep showing up and they will happen. But if you're like, man, I want to get some friends and we're going to start a business, or I want to meet somebody and we're going to start a restaurant, don't depend on other people. Just keep showing up. Don't quit. if I can do this, if I can get a black belt, you can get a black belt. And if you can get a black belt, you can freaking do anything you want in this life. Just go through that door and keep showing up and buy the t-shirt.